Okay, the example of synthesizing that we can look at on page 8 in the book discusses when Livy moves away. Livy Killian moved away. I didn't want her to go. A great example of using synthesizing, or taking what's in the book, adding what's in your brain, putting them all together, and something new you gain, would be to think of a memory when one of your friends moved away. I have one of my best friend Diane when I was in 5th grade, and in the book it talks about how Billy Joe feels like her throat won't relax enough for her to be able to say the words that she needs to say to Livy to let her know that she'll miss her. Well, my experience with that is I couldn't even talk to my best friend the day before she was leaving, and she ended up leaving a pair of shoes on my front step that she had colored with a purple marker, putting hearts and everything all over them. So the first step is to make the connection, especially in your brain. The next step is then to make that connection explicit and explain why you have a new perspective. Because when in the chant, when it says something new you gain, you're supposed to talk about the new perspective that you gain, and spec, S-P-E-C-T, in the word perspective means looking at. So it's a new way of looking at it. And a lot of times when we are reading, when good readers read along, we make a connection, we gain a new perspective because we gain a new understanding of a character, a setting, a problem, an action, or an outcome. So you notice that those are the story elements that go along with identifying important information. So here, as I'm reading, this is what we call reading, living vicariously through a character. Here, I was able to better connect with this particular character, Billy Joe, because of the way that she felt about Livy moving away. So that is the new perspective, is now I better understand that character so that as I move through the rest of the story, I can live through her experiences more effectively as a reader because I have this new perspective or new understanding.